The Cheating Death Podcast is a comedy podcast that contains information, language, subject matter, and course material that may not be suitable for all listeners. Your discretion in this matter is advised. On today's episode, we briefly touch base on the lovely YouTube series Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, its impact, how it still resonates with people to this day, and why there are only 6 episodes. We also provide you with an all-new Annihilation Announcement and only top 5 list. And, of course, a joke of the episode. So, without further ado, grab yourself a caffeinated beverage, relax, and enjoy the show as we teach you how to cheat death. This is your news anchor, the Cleric of Chaos, and this is your Annihilation Announcement. Weeks go by before you notice just how exhausted and how tired you are. You look yourself in the mirror and you see wrinkles, new lines that were not there before. How is it that you, taking care of yourself and doing everything you can, are still suffering the ravages of aging? Well, dear listener, understand this. Aging is going to ravage us all. No one makes it out of this world alive. And the more we try to reverse our aging, the more we look into our souls and refuse to acknowledge that entropy is the master of all things in this reality. Whether or not we accept it or we rebuke it, it is there. We must fight within it. This has been your news anchor, the Cleric of Chaos, and this has been your Annihilation Announcement. Willkommen, meine Freunde. Guten Morgen, guten Tage, gute Nacht. Ist ein Reisender, deine Ausländer, deine Cleric of Chaos. And we ask that if you are scared, do not be afraid. For I am scared too, and all I ask is that you do not hug me. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is a 6-episode YouTube series that debuted in June of 2011 and concluded in July of 2016. Created by Baker, Terry, Becky Sloan, and Joseph. Understand that this was a unique undertaking for the time. Tom Ska, famous YouTube creator, doing a cameo as Magnet. The Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared series has left a lot of questions in people's minds, and has left them asking, why was this ever a thing? Who was it meant to cater to? And why were the writers so insistent on such a bizarre background? Well, dear listener, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared was released as a project by 3 individuals in 2011. It was created as a form as YouTube child content, so to speak. The idea behind Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared was that it would teach people daily things, how to live life, how to function, and how to be friendly, how to deal with certain elements of life. But then it would take a darker turn. It would go into what one would categorize as a Silent Hill otherworld of pure calamity and pure delusion, hallucination, death, horror, terror, and much more. But why is it that these episodes came to be? Well, if you believe word of the internet and the internet archive, the reason this series existed was it was a pet project to create a new and entirely generationally new kids program. A lovely situation to evolve from the Sesame Streets, the Barneys, with just a little bit of darkness. The individuals behind Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared are of British origin. The production in which they had utilized to create the series is not only unique and inventive, but it also gets you to think. It gets you to internalize things. It gets you to really understand what goes into content creation, what goes into the plights of trying to tell people to live a good life, how insane it can drive you. Episodes 1 through 3 focus specifically on being a good person, how to function in society and taking care of yourself, all the while making sure that your friends are taken care of and that you love and care for them too. Then it falls right off a cliff. As the series goes on, it is identified numerous times that there are several bits that don't exactly fit in to the series. Anomalies that should not be there. Characters that think they're not in a show. Characters that think that they have been Truman Showed to a certain extent. All of this is an outstanding example of what one can do when the creative forces are not limited, when control is not usurped by that of giant multimedia corporations in whom wish to take every idea and manifest it into a systemic process. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is one of the best YouTube miniseries that has ever been brought to the platform. We would absolutely tell you each and every single aspect of every episode, but that would ruin it for yourself. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. A darker Sesame Street. A more burdensome Barney and Friends. An excellent YouTube series for those fans of the bizarre, the horrific, and for those fans of the early 2010s YouTube craziness that was abundant on the platform. What is your favorite Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared episode? Who is your favorite character? Understand that there are no wrong choices. Email us at thecheatingdeathpodcast@gmail.com. At the top of the program, we promised you a list of our top 5 favorite wing sauces. Coming in at number 5, we have Sweet Chili Heat. Coming in at number 4, we have Medium. Coming in at number 3, we have Suicide. Coming in at number 2, we have Homicide. And coming in at number 1, Fire and Ice. What's your top 5 favorite wing sauces? Feel free to email us at thecheatingdeathpodcast@gmail.com. Today's joke has been brought to you by the Cleric of Chaos. I think it is long overdue that we as adults realize that we like chocolate milk just as much as our youthful selves. In fact, let's get over calling them iced mochas or mocha lattes, and let's just call them what we all want to call them. Choco lattes. Whether or not you have heard of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared before this episode, understand that if you choose to embark upon the path of the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared lore, videos, and more, you will be treated to an absolutely unique cocktail of both absurdity and astounding behavior, horrific scenarios, and entirely new developments. If you yourself find yourself in a dangerous environment, to where you are saying, don't hug me, I'm scared. Look towards the sun and adjust the sky. Take care of yourselves and each other. The Cheating Death Podcast has been brought to you by Nach dem Leben CRDVC, Chaos Realm Records, Apple, Google, Spotify, and Spreaker Podcasts. If you would like to contribute to the program, you may do so at linktr.ee/Cleric of Chaos under the one-time donation Buy Me a Coffee section. You can set up a meeting for your future artistic or business project through entrepreneurship on the Book a Meeting tab. You can acquire Cameo, merch, media, and more at that link. Feel free to follow us at the Cheating Death Podcast here at twitter.com/weallcheatdeath or twitter.com/Cleric of Chaos. Email us if you have any questions or comments at thecheatingdeathpodcast@gmail.com. And if you would like to follow our friends, personnel, consultants of the program, please follow their socials at the links in the description below. If you or anyone else you know is experiencing psychiatric duress, please have them call 1-800-273-8255 or dial 988 from their mobile phone in the US or Canada. If anyone you know is experiencing domestic violence, have them call 1-800-799-7233. And if you're looking at adopting a playful puppy or a cute kitten, please visit your local animal adoption rescue center. Remember, life is not easy. It is not a one-track or one-path existence. You must fight with everything you have. And remember, we're pulling for you. We're all in this together.